probably one of the most challenging things that there is that I know to communicate. It's not challenging in the sense that it's hard. But what I'm about to say, I'm simply going to let this flow out and then share it in such a way that it's meant, the purpose and the intention of this is how beautiful it is to experience how it works. And I would communicate it sort of thusly. Being able to map read another microphone to know whether or not what they're sharing with you or us is true or not. Now, this would go back to my childhood when I'm map reading a planetary system, map reading a galaxy, and map reading a universal template. So how does a polarity integrator map a universe and know whether or not that universe is true? What's being communicated in that universe by all the units of consciousness that are in that universe that are communicating with us on whether what they're communicating is true or not by map reading it. So the quiz for a child is, how do you know by map reading what we experience in our mirror, whether what we're experiencing in our mirror is true or not, or whether it's an illusion? How do we know what's true and illusion? When you realize, as a creator being, as a co-creator, able to experience the eternal spirit of fire, which is eternal, unconditional love that's on fire to gift electrons to go on forever, right? You're experiencing that. I'm experiencing that. And so we're map reading a template, DNA templates. And so we're mapping what's being communicated by another operator of another software system, whether or not what they're communicating to us is true or not. When you put it into the historical context, how do we know what's true and what's not true, whether a particular event that somebody else is communicating to us using numbers and fire letters to communicate that this is what happened here or there, or wherever it might have happened, whether or not we're map reading, whether what they're communicating to us is true or not? Which means, can I trust the microphone? Is the microphone that we're experiencing in our mirror, can that mirror be trusted by map reading that mirror? Yes, you can know, because the math tells no lies. That's map reading the mathematical, geometrical codes of communication by tech operators, network operators, network builders of branches, which are trees of communication between seated units of consciousness that are communicating with us. What they're experiencing in them, we experience in our mirror. Map reading